In the pixelated world of Minecraft, the possibilities were as infinite as the blocky stars in the night sky. It was the dawn of a new era, one that transformed the familiar plains of the overworld into an expansive canvas of cosmic journeys. After a revolutionary mod was crafted and integrated, players could now launch themselves beyond the limits of their world, traveling to distant planets, each with its own unique biomes and challenges. Terra, a resourceful master builder known for her intricate designs and adventures, had always dreamed of venturing into space. One fateful day, while exploring her local village, she stumbled upon an ancient tome buried deep within a forgotten library. The book detailed the blueprints for a rocket, hidden among tales of cosmic travelers and fabricators of celestial wonders. With an excitement that lit her pixelated heart aflame, she dashed home to share her discovery with her companion, esef, a skilled seeker of rare resources, and a notorious explorer of treacherous dungeons. esef. You have to see this, Terra exclaimed, bursting into their shared workshop, her arms overflowing with pages. She spread them out across the workbench, revealing intricate diagrams and strange symbols. esef looked up from his recent project, a flickering glow of a nether portal casting light onto his face. "What have you found, Terra?" he asked with a curious tilt of his head. "A way to build a rocket." She beamed, her eyes glinting with enthusiasm. "With this, we can explore planets beyond our own. Think of the new biomes, the rare ores, the mobs we'll encounter." esef grinned, the allure of adventure tugging at his heartstrings. "Then we better get to work. We'll need ores, fuel, and a solid structure if we want to reach the stars." And so, their week of intense crafting began. They scoured the caves beneath their village, mining ore after ore, gathering components for the rocket engine, fuel tanks, and the structural body. After crafting what seemed like an eternity, they finally finished their masterpiece, an imposing rocket glimmering under the sun, adorned with wings of redstone and launch pads that sparkled with obsidian. With a sense of accomplishment swelling between them, they stood before the rocket as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a golden hue across the land. "Are we ready?" esef asked, excitement fueling his voice. "Absolutely," Terra responded, heart racing. They both climbed into the cockpit of the rocket, a cozy, cramped space lined with redstone energy controls. With a deep breath, Terra initiated the launch sequence. The engines roared to life, sending vibrations through the rocket, and with a brilliant burst of light, they soared into the sky, leaving the familiar landscapes of their homeworld far behind. Once they broke through the clouds, the vastness of space enveloped them. Stars twinkled like diamonds scattered across an inky void, and soon, they spotted their first destination, a vibrant, purple-hued planet that seemed to pulse with an inviting energy. "Let's check that one out," Terra pointed, guiding the rocket to land in the soft, alien terrain. As they stepped onto the surface, they marveled at the bioluminescent flora and bizarre formations reminiscent of mushrooms towering towards the sky. However, their explorations were quickly interrupted as the landscape's peaceful aura was shattered by the arrival of hostile mobs. Illagers, lurking in the shadows, emerged from among the crimson trees, wielding their dark magic. "Stay alert," warned Esef, raising his sword. The battle commenced. Terra swung her diamond sword, fending off the advancing illagers as she wilded through their magical blasts with swift agility. Esef, with his bow and myriad arrows, took out any foes from a distance, his focus unwavering. Once the dust settled and their enemies lay defeated, Terra sighed, her heart still racing. That was intense. But look at this place, so many resources. She began gathering the glowing mushrooms and peculiar crystals scattered across the ground. After raiding the battlefield and pilfering a few illager spoils, they journeyed further into the planet, discovering hidden caves and thriving ecosystems. Strange fish-like creatures glinted through shimmering rivers, and odd bird-like mobs flitted overhead. As they ventured deeper, they took note of the mechanics of this alien world. It was rife with opportunities for exploration, but also danger. After a while, Terra turned to Esef. "How about we build a base here? We could use this planet as a new hub for our cosmic travels." "I like that idea," he replied. Together, they constructed a quaint home from the alien materials they had gathered, blending their building expertise with the strange aesthetics of the planet. Over days, they crafted portals to further explore the far reaches of the universe. One of their most thrilling encounters transpired when they decided to travel to a similarly eerie planet, home to hostile mobs like skeletons, zombies, and creepers, all rendered with a space-themed twist, glowing and ethereal, as if taken from a nightmare. "We have to be careful here," whispered Esef as they stepped into the strange biome, colors stark against the void of space. The air crackled with energy, illuminating the darkness. Soon enough, they found themselves swarmed by zombified pigmen, their glowing eyes staring hungrily at the duo. Rocketing back and slashing furiously, they fought their way through hordes of mobs. The sound of arrows clashing, swords meeting flesh, and the relentless growl of the undead resonated through the air. After what felt like an eternity of battling, they huddled at the entrance of a great cavern, catching their breath. "That was close," Terra said, wiping her brow. "We need to work on our gear if we're going to take on these mobs." With newfound determination, the two adventurers focused on upgrading their supplies after returning to the cozy base they had created. Using resources harvested from each new planet they discovered, they fashioned powerful weapons, armor, and potions. They even crafted a luminescent beacon that would alert them to incoming mobs. As weeks turned into months, their reputation grew. Players from across realms sought them out for advice and assistance. Some came to join their interstellar adventures, while others simply longed for a taste of their thrilling exploits. Finally, Terra turned to Esef one evening as they gazed at the stars, glinting in the distance. "We've traveled so far from home," she said softly. "What's next for us? Exploration, or do we settle down for a bit?" Esef smiled knowingly. "There are still countless worlds waiting to be uncovered. We can't stop now." Their journey was far from over. As cosmic crafters, they felt the pulse of adventure calling them, reminding them of the infinite possibilities that awaited just beyond the next starlit horizon. And in the world of Minecraft, With its ever-expanding universe, the real adventure was only beginning.